It has now been 60 days since I restarted my NoFap journey. Now, before I get into this video, I want to clarify a few things. First of all, I know I just dropped a video talking about how you should stop counting your days on NoFap, and I do still stand by that. I don't really count my days, I count my months now. Okay, I'm counting month by month by month. Okay, I've been on NoFap for 2 months. And the only reason why I count my months is so that I can make these videos to inspire you guys to keep going on your journeys. And on top of that, I want to hold myself accountable. So doing these monthly checkups is very, very important for me. That's something that I figured out over time, because if I don't have that external accountability, it's very difficult for me to stay committed to this journey. Now, obviously, I would love to get to that point where I don't need to do this anymore. But like I said, even if I do get to that point, I do know that these videos still inspire some of you guys. So with that being said, here are some of the benefits that I've experienced on my NoFap journey. The first benefit that I've noticed after 60 days of NoFap is an increase in focus. Okay, I'm able to focus on the task at hand at a much higher degree than I was able to before. Okay, before, when I wasn't on NoFap, I might be editing a video and then I might get distracted, get on my phone, watch a few videos turns to a few more videos. Now 5 hours goes by and I've barely even edited any of the video at all. Okay, and now that doesn't really happen anymore. I have the level of focus to where I can sit there and edit an entire video in one sitting with no distractions. Okay, and for me, obviously, I've gotten to the point where that's pretty easy for me. But, if you've edited videos before, if you do YouTube, you know that that can be a pretty difficult thing to do sometimes, especially if you're someone like me and, is very particular about the things that you cut out of your videos. So you have to be focused not only in the sense of being present, but you have to be aware. You have to be consciously aware of what you're doing. And you have to really lock in on the things that you're saying. Okay, so for me, that takes a very high level of focus, and I've been able to develop that focus. Now, the reason why I've developed that level of focus is because when you're on NoFap, your mind goes from, a place of lust to a place of building. Okay, you're focused on the long term. And in being focused on the long term, subconsciously, you begin to develop habits and your mindset begins to change to put you in a position to get to where you want to go in the long term. And focus is a part of that. It's very rare for you to find a very successful person who does not have a very high level of focus at their craft. Okay, you have to be able to focus on whatever it is that you're doing, whether it's homework, whether it's going to the gym, which I'll get into in a second, whether it's making YouTube videos, doing market research for your business, whatever that may be. Focus is a very important tool. Okay, because focus indicates good time management. When you are very, very focused on the task at hand, you're managing your time in a way that is conducive to success. So focus is a very, very big benefit, which is why I put it first on this list. Now, right along with focus comes better workouts. Okay, better workouts. When I go to the gym, I am much more present in my workout. I'm very focused on each and every rep. I'm not cheating reps anymore. Okay, I'm doing it in a way that I know is going to build my body up the way I want to build it up, because I'm focused. I'm focused on the task at hand. I'm focused on bettering myself. And not only that, but I have an increase in energy. Okay, when you have increased focus and increased energy, of course you're going to have better workouts. It's only natural. Now, speaking of energy, that is the next benefit that I've noticed after 60 days on NoFap. I have more energy. Okay, and mind you, all of these things can be placebo. They might all be placebo, but the effects, the feeling is very real. Okay, I have more energy. I don't know if it shows in my videos or not, but what I do know is that off camera, I have a lot more energy to take care of the things that I need to take care of. It's to the point where I almost have too much energy sometimes. Sometimes I find it difficult to sleep. Okay, which that's probably going to be on the cons video, because I have a lot of trouble sleeping because I have so much energy. And it's to the point where, I can go to the gym, film, edit multiple videos in a day. I can do a lot of work in a very short amount of time because of this focus and energy, which as a YouTuber, this is a very, very good thing to have, a very good trait to have, because, it's all on me. It's all on me to do the things that I need to do every day. I don't have a boss telling me that I need to get to work. It's all on me, my discipline, my dedication. And having the focus and energy to do the things that I need to do every day is definitely a game changer. And I'm not saying that I didn't have those things before, but I have them to a much higher degree now, which is why I'm able to upload every single day. And sometimes that doesn't even feel like enough for me. Sometimes I feel like I need to do more than that because I have so much energy. And it almost takes more discipline for me to not overwork myself than it does to do the things that I need to do every day. Now, the next benefit that I've noticed after 60 days on NoFap is a more positive self-perception. Okay, I have a more positive perception of myself. This is a very, very big benefit for a lot of people. I talk a lot about confidence. Okay, confidence is the key to success. If you're confident, you can basically get whatever you want out of life, whether it's women, money, status, whatever that may be, whatever stays on your mind rent-free 24/7. Okay, you can get that thing if you have confidence, and confidence starts with positive self-perception. I have a very positive self-perception because not only am I putting in the work, but I'm doing things that are conducive to me getting to the life that I want to live. Okay, getting to that place that I want to be. I'm becoming that person right now, as opposed to waiting until I'm successful to become my best version. No, I'm not waiting. I'm doing what I need to do right now. And that's really, really helped my perception of myself. I see myself in a different light now. Okay, me being confident, me being very secure within myself, it's allowed me to change my life in a very short amount of time. And I'm very grateful for that. But, positive self-perception is an intangible benefit that can lead to tangible benefits. For example, me being in a relationship. I think me being more confident in myself has allowed me to help maintain the balance in the relationship because I'm not willing to settle for disrespect. I'm not willing to settle for mistreatment. I know my worth. I know that I am worthy of being treated a certain way, and I demand that, in the same way that my girl demands that from me. And also when it comes to negotiations, when I'm negotiating with different businesses for sponsorships on YouTube, I'm able to negotiate from a place of knowing my worth because I know that I provide a lot of value. And not only that, but having a positive self-perception makes it easier for you to manifest the things that you want. A big part of manifestation is knowing that you are worthy, knowing that you deserve what it is that you desire out of life. Okay, if you want $1 million, but you feel in your subconscious mind and in your heart that you are not worthy of $1 million, how are you going to get it? Okay, of course, you're never going to get $1 million because you don't think you're worthy of it. For me, developing my self-perception to the level that it's at right now has allowed my channel to get to that next level. The month of May has been a really big growth month for me. I've been growing very quickly because I developed a more positive self-perception the further I've gone on NoFap. Now, the reason why NoFap helps you develop a positive self-perception is because you have nothing to hide anymore. Not only that, but at the same time, you're doing something that you know is good for you. And especially when you're doing it when nobody's watching. Because obviously, I could sit here and make this video and not even be on NoFap. But I would have to live with that. So in me learning to be honest with myself and do the things that I know are best for me, that's helped me develop my self-perception to the level that it's at right now to manifest all of the things that I want out of life. Now, right along with that positive self-perception is increased ambition levels. Like I said earlier, I know that I'm worthy of great things. So now it's on me to go and get them. And, with the increased energy and focus that I have, as well as the positive self-perception, those are the perfect ingredients for ambition. I have a lot of ambition. I want very big things. I've learned to think bigger for myself. Okay, I'm learning to visualize goals that are scary to me. And over time, they become less scary and more achievable to the point that I have to start visualizing even bigger before I even get to where I was visualizing before. Now, I know that may be a little bit hard to follow. Basically, what I'm saying is, I'm learning to dream bigger. I'm learning to demand more for myself and for my life, while also learning to be grateful for all that I have along the way, because my self-perception is already where it needs to be. I already love myself right now. I don't need the success. I don't need the money to love myself, which is why it flows my way. And on top of that, I'm putting in the work, which is why it's inevitable for me to be successful. It has to happen. There's no way that it can't happen. It's a knowing feeling from within. I don't think of failure. Failure doesn't exist to me. Now, when I say ambition, that doesn't necessarily just apply to, success and money and the material things. It also applies to me. I want to become the best version of myself that I can. And NoFap really serves as a great foundation for self-improvement. It serves as a great foundation because in doing this, the further I've gone on my journey, the more I crave self-improvement. I demand better for myself and I demand better from myself. I find myself wanting to read more. I find myself wanting to work out more. I find myself wanting to do activities that are conducive to my overall self-development because I love self-improvement. That's why I'm able to make a video on self-improvement every single day because I genuinely love it. And I know that in the same way that I love it, there are, thousands and thousands of people out there that love it just as much as me. Now, the last benefit that I've noticed on NoFap after 60 days is increased mental clarity and creative inspiration. Now, I'm of the belief that creative inspiration comes from a place that is not above us, but a place that we can't perceive as humans, a place that our ego can't really perceive, because the ego can only see what's in front of it or what it's seen before. Okay, it can only see things based on the memories that it's accumulated over time. Whereas, creative inspiration comes from a place that we can't see with the physical eye. It comes from, as it's said in Think and Grow Rich, the nether. Okay, it comes from a place that is beyond us. So in increasing my self-perception, I've learned to tap into that. And as a result, I've been receiving a lot more creative inspiration for a lot of different things. Okay, right now, I'm not just making videos. I have a lot of side projects going on directly related to YouTube. And, I'm very excited to release those side projects over time because I know that not only are they going to help a lot of people out, but they're going to make me a lot of money and they're going to make me feel fulfilled in terms of creating something and just putting it out there for the world to extract value from. But, just having more mental clarity because like I said, my mind isn't on lustful things anymore. My mind is more on the big picture. That automatically draws those types of thoughts, those types of creative impulses to you naturally. And, when your self-perception is up here, you'll be in receiving mode for them. Sometimes they hit you, but you don't think that it'll work because your self-perception isn't very high. You think, oh, that's a great idea, but I can never do that. I don't think like that anymore. Okay, if I have a great idea, I'm putting it into action. And that's something that you guys will experience firsthand in the near future.